Hello, everyone. Welcome back to your channel, Cute Kittens and Puppies. It might seem like a very strange scene to us humans, but in the world of cats, smelling another cat's butt is completely natural. There's nothing rude or dirty about it from their point of view. In fact, this action has a deep biological reason that allows cats to communicate, understand each other, and coexist peacefully in the same territory. Through this curious gesture, cats gather vital information about one another. It's a way of greeting, but also a full identity scan. For cats, the sense of smell is one of the most important tools they have. They perceive the world through their nose. While we humans mainly use our vision, cats use sense to understand what's happening around them. Everything in their environment leaves behind a scent trail that they can recognize. This includes other cats. So, when a cat smells another's rear end, they're not doing it out of meaningless curiosity. They're trying to discover who the other cat is, how they're feeling, and what their intentions might be. At the back of a cat's body, right around the anus, there are small glands that produce a very particular scent. These are called anal glands, and they work like a unique chemical signature. Each cat has a distinct scent in these glands, which allows them to recognize one another without making a sound. It's as if they carry a business card that can only be read with the nose. That scent conveys a lot of information. It tells them if the other cat is male or female, if they're in heat, if they're sick or healthy, young or old, and even if they're stressed or calm. This kind of chemical communication also lets them know if they've met that cat before or if they're a stranger. That's why when two cats meet for the first time, the ritual of butt sniffing is common. It's like saying, "Who are you?" without speaking. This behavior also helps maintain peace between cats living in the same home. It allows them to recognize hierarchy and emotional states. If one cat smells another and detects stress or illness, they might choose to leave them alone or, on the contrary, show concern. It's a way of reading the other's emotional atmosphere. In feline groups, this act is as common as shaking hands or giving a nod is for us. It's also a tool for identifying members of their group. In the wild or in colonies of cats, recognizing each other by scent is essential to avoid unnecessary confrontations. A cat that smells like a member of the group will be accepted more easily. If they smell like an outsider, it can trigger distrust. This recognition helps maintain social order and prevent fights. Not all cats react the same when they smell each other. Some are more receptive, others may look uncomfortable, and more dominant cats use this action to assert their position. When a cat allows themselves to be sniffed, it shows trust. When they refuse, it may mean they're scared, in pain, or just have a more reserved personality. It's as if one cat doesn't want to share their information at that moment. This behavior is also seen when a cat returns from the vet or from a strange place. When they come home, their feline companions might sniff them repeatedly because they've picked up new scents that are unfamiliar. To them, the cat smells different, like they're not the same anymore, and they need to confirm their identity. It's a way of updating the information they have about them. Another moment when scent becomes crucial is during reproduction. Female cats in heat release pheromones that males can detect through smell. These chemical signals indicate that they're ready to mate. That's why, during mating season, it's common for cats to sniff the rear end of females even more. It tells them when the right moment to approach is. Like this video if you find value in what you're watching. It lets us know you're enjoying the content. Aside from the anal glands, cats also have other parts of their body rich in pheromones, like their cheeks, paws, and the base of the tail. But the rear end remains one of the most direct areas to get clear and precise information. In fact, many times after greeting each other with a nose touch, cats go straight to sniffing that part of the body. This behavior is also connected to a special organ called Jacobson's organ, or the vomeronasal organ. It's located in the roof of the mouth, just behind the front teeth. It allows cats to analyze scents and pheromones with incredible accuracy. When a cat smells something very interesting, they might open their mouth slightly and make a strange face. This is called the Flamen response, and it means they're deeply analyzing the scent. When a cat adopts this posture to smell using Jacobson's organ, they appear frozen, with their mouth half open and eyes focused. This reaction is more common than you might think and often happens when they detect strong pheromones like those found in another cat's rear. It's not a sign of disgust, but of concentration and deep analysis. Cats sometimes show this kind of behavior with other animals too, like dogs, though to a lesser extent. The exchange of scents between species is more limited, but the principle is the same. Gather information through smell. Some cats even sniff their owner's armpits or feet for similar reasons. They're decoding who you are and how you're feeling. Humans sometimes interrupt when we see a cat sniffing another's butt. It might seem awkward or unpleasant to us, but to them, it's completely normal. Interrupting this process can cause confusion or stress for the cats. So, if you notice this behavior at home, it's best to let it happen naturally. They're communicating and getting to know each other in the only way they understand. It's also important to observe how they react afterward. If one cat walks away quickly or shows signs of discomfort, they may have detected something unusual. Cats can identify health problems just by smell. A change in body odor can be the first sign of infection, inflammation, or even an internal illness. So, if a cat seems distant or aggressive after smelling another, it's worth taking a closer look to see if that other cat is okay. In homes with multiple cats, this behavior often repeats itself. As they live together and get to know each other, the need to sniff decreases. But during changes, like moving, vet visits, or the arrival of a new pet, the ritual starts again. Cats need to reconnect with their group and verify that everything is in order through their noses. To sum it up, when a cat smells another cat's butt, they're not being rude or weird. They're using their sharpest ability to learn, understand, and connect with another being. It's a greeting full of information, a silent but very effective form of communication. Even though it might seem odd from our human perspective, to them it's as natural as eye contact or a friendly nudge. Understanding this behavior helps us better connect with how cats think, feel, and relate to each other. In the end, the feline world has its own rules, and every gesture has a purpose worth discovering. If you have any questions or would like to delve deeper into any other aspect of cat behavior or care, don't hesitate to ask. We're here to help. I'm glad you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any updates.